Well, I mean, first of all, I just wanted to tell everybody how thankful I am for making this trip, and you know, it's it's kind of hard to sit here and really start to think about like what just happened. Um, but overall, I mean, we had a great year. I love all these guys. Thanks to our sponsors and our host, Redlands Rotary, and it's tough. It would have been better if the game was 14-2 and over in 7 games or 7 innings. I probably wouldn't be up here breaking up. But it is what it is, and we gave it everything we could. And I just want to thank every one of my players, all of our coaches, all of our sponsors, all that kind of stuff. So thank you.
Luke, 2 home runs in 1 inning. Has that ever happened for you? And secondly, how energized was your team after that grand slam?
I mean, I've never even hit 2 home runs in one game, let alone 1 inning. And I mean, after the first one, I mean, it was a leadoff home run. We were still down by 13 runs, and so I mean, it was just a home run, another home run. But then got up again with bases loaded, and you have it. I had another one, and I mean, when I got back into the dugout, everybody was just going crazy, like the normal Harford that you saw the last couple days. I mean, it was awesome. Couldn't ask for anything more.
And the crazy thing is that this happened in the Super Regional too. We were our tie ball game going into the ninth against Spartanburg Methodist. Kids throwing 93, 94, and JP Vale comes up and hits a walk-off home run to win the game. So same thing here. Like as soon as we started scoring some runs, I was like, we're gonna win this game. And I know being on the other side of that, you start playing a little bit more tight. Guys start to worry a little bit more about a walk or how they're pitching or whatever. And that's how big innings happen. So, as you can tell, we play for the big inning. We got a couple of them. We just had to keep them from stop scoring every inning. So, thank God we got 2 of those, I think, 2 or 3. But yeah, I mean, it's happened like this all year.
What do you think it was about Chatt you guys had issues with that you took care of everyone else you played?
I mean, honestly, they did a great job just putting the ball in play. I mean, you look at our hits and you look at some of their hits. I mean, what's his name hit a freaking bomb, Wager. That was huge, but they put the ball in play more. We're going to strike out, but we're also going to hit a bunch of home runs as well. So, that's what they did better than us.
Coach, how was that late game surge? Kind of, we talked to you guys all week. You don't shy away from anybody. You don't back down. I mean, how does that game kind of embody the way that Harvard plays baseball?
Everything about it, whether it was like I said before, the hidden ball trick. I mean, we're infamous for that. I mean, we'll do that, every year if we need to. And it's just a way to get out of the inning. Same thing with home runs. I mean, they came up big. I was waiting for this guy to come up to the plate with runners on and tie the game. Down 4. So I knew it was going to happen, and I even talked to a couple guys in our dugout. I said, "Listen, we got to get Weeks and Burton up." I said, "I don't care how you get on base, get them up." And I looked right at him and I said, "And you're going to try to hit a home run because the wind is so crazy here. It's going to be easy to get it out of here." So almost happened.
Dalton, talk about your experience here.
This experience here has been incredible. I mean, it's been everything and more than I ever imagined. And all the people that we've met here, it makes you seem like baseball is more than just a game. It's about all the friends that you meet here and all the experiences that you'll have that you'll never forget. From just being in the hotel, meeting new people in the hotel that you're staying at, meeting all the new people at the field. I mean, everywhere, you just new people, new friends, and hopefully they remember us.
Hey, Dalton, wild game, scoring hits and stuff. You talk about the hidden ball trick, the bat that slipped out of your hands, just a lot of strangeness in this game as well as everything else.
Yeah, I mean, we do the hidden ball trick countless times. We've probably pulled it off, like 3 or 4 times this year, maybe. And, I mean, the umpires here after every hit, they say time and they make you switch the ball. And today maybe was the first time that the umpires didn't say time after a hit. So I kept the ball in my glove and I didn't give it to TJ. And I didn't even say anything to him. I just put it in my glove and walked away. And he knew what was going on. And the runner at third base actually just got right off the base before TJ even got on the mound. So right away I just ran over and tugged him and got him out. And I think everybody was mind-boggled by it, except for me.
Yeah, usually I'm the one that calls it, and I didn't even know what was going on. I said something to the umpire about the pitch before, and I thought it was low or whatever, and then instead of having an 0-1 count, we got a 1-0 count, and the guy hits one over our third baseman's head. So I was saying something to the umpire. Next thing I know, I look over and Dalton's tagging the kid out, and I'm like, oh man, that's a relief. And then the umpire came up to me, between innings. He said, where was that pitch at? He's like, I thought I got it, and I was like, I wasn't barking. I was just trying to distract everybody.
We tried to do that hit and ball trick against Hagerstown, and the third base coach gave me shit, and I had a huge headache at the time, and I was like, listen, guy, I'm just trying to get out of here. We're already winning. We're going to win. I'm just trying to get an out so we can get out of here.
And he really did have a massive migraine headache. I mean, he couldn't even see straight in the dugout. And again, this is Dalton Weeks. I mean, he's a bulldog. He doesn't say a whole lot, but he's gonna punch somebody in the face if he has to, as far as making things happen. So, I've had him for 3 years. He's been an amazing player.
You guys talked about making an impression on everybody and everybody remembering you guys. What do you want them to remember about Harford?
I mean, I think you guys had fun with us. I just want to come back. I'm not really worried about what you guys think. As far as whether you like us or we're crazy or we run our mouths too much or whatever else. But I just want to come back. I want people to talk about us. And I told a couple people today. I said, listen, if we win this game, Harford, Maryland has a legit shot at winning a national championship. Because if we can come back and beat the number one team in the country and take down a Santa Fe team who was the number one team in the country for a while, and then a perennial powerhouse Delgado. It's not fun to play the newcomer who has nothing to lose. So, it was a great experience.